The Office review script, Michael Scott versus everyone's party plans. Imagine being the boss of the office and realizing nobody actually wants to hang out with you. That's exactly what happens in one of the most painfully funny episodes of The Office. Today's episode is full of fake excuses, awkward lies, secret parties, jealousy, and Michael Scott trying way too hard to be part of the group. Intro. So the episode starts with Ryan inviting only a few people to an exclusive New York party. Michael immediately assumes he's important enough to be included, until reality slowly hits him. At first, Michael acts excited and confident, but the second he realizes he's not really part of the cool group, things become deeply uncomfortable and absolutely hilarious. The New York disaster, Michael, Dwight, and Jim head toward New York, thinking they're VIP guests. But then Michael discovers the party is basically an online event with a password protected chat room. And the funniest part? Michael is already halfway to New York before realizing it. The meltdown in the car is comedy gold. Michael starts comparing Ryan to a freshman throwing a party and refusing to invite seniors. You can literally see his ego collapsing in real time. Michael's biggest fear. This episode secretly shows Michael's biggest fear, being left out. Everyone in the office has plans. Jim has a barbecue. The employees are hanging out together. Ryan went camping with branch managers. Even Toby got invited somewhere. But Michael? Nobody invites Michael. And that hurts him way more than he wants to admit. Why this episode works so well. What makes this episode genius is how relatable it feels. Almost everyone has experienced that moment where coworkers or friends make plans without them. And instead of handling it normally, Michael turns it into complete chaos. He walks around the office desperately trying to join someone's evening plans. Pam lies, Jim lies, Stanley lies. Even Dwight pretends he has clarinet practice just to avoid hanging out with him. And somehow, every excuse makes the situation even more awkward. The funniest moment, one of the funniest scenes, is when Michael suddenly announces that everyone has to stay late because of a corporate assignment. But later we discover there was no assignment at all. He only did it because he didn't want everyone leaving to attend parties without him. That moment perfectly explains Michael Scott as a character. He's childish, lonely, selfish sometimes, but also weirdly human. The emotional side. Under all the comedy, this episode actually becomes kind of sad. Michael desperately wants friendship, not just authority. He doesn't want employees. He wants a family. And that's why episodes like this made The Office so special. It wasn't just random jokes. The characters felt real. Ending. By the end, Michael finally forces Jim and Pam into a dinner invitation, which leads into one of the most legendary, uncomfortable storylines in the entire show. And honestly, that awkwardness is exactly why fans still love The Office years later. This episode perfectly balances cringe comedy, emotional moments, and pure chaos. And Michael Scott, he may be the world's worst boss, but he's definitely one of TV's most unforgettable characters. Outro. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like and subscribe for more classic TV episode reviews, funny moments, and hidden details from shows like The Office and Friends.